Hello and welcome to my presentation of my flu season overview, looking at the trends and the staffing demands. Influenza remains one of the most persistent public health challenges in the United States. Each year, flu season brings a predictable yet overwhelming surge in patient volume, stretching hospitals and clinics to their limits. Medical staffing are essential in easing this pressure, but predicting where additional staff will be needed most continues to be a difficult task. To address this challenge, this analysis examines flu-related mortality data from 2009 through 2017, with the goal of uncovering patterns that can help healthcare system allocate resources more effectively. So we begin by moving on to the location trends. In this location trend, we look at flu-related deaths across the US. Clear geographic trend begins to emerge. This line chart visualizes the number of flu deaths over time for each state. While every state experiences seasonal spikes, the magnitude and frequency of these peaks vary greatly. Some states show consistent surges year after year, suggesting that certain regions face a heavier flu burdens. By identifying where these spikes occur most, we can better anticipate which states are likely to experience higher patient demand, and allowing staffing agencies and public health officials to plan ahead rather than react under pressure. So we can see from here that California, New York, Texas, they are always having a higher spikes. Always. So we move on, and that will be that's the objective of the analysis, to examine variations in flu-related deaths across US. Yes. So we move to the identifying areas of greatest need. So here we use the Choropleth map to display flu-related deaths per capita, highlighting the states most affected relative to their population size. The darker shades indicate the states with the most affected higher death rate. States such as Wyoming, Vermont, and North Dakota experience the most significant flu mortality per capita. This finding suggests that smaller or more rural states often face disproportionate challenges, fewer hospitals, limited staff, and greater strain during peak periods. Understanding this relationship between population size and mortality helps healthcare planners target their effort where they are needed most. We move to the next slide. That is where does the flu activity peak? The flu activity varies in timing and intensity across regions. This line chart shows flu-related deaths by month from 2009 to 2017. As you can see, the flu season typically peaks between December and February. Though cases can start as early as October. Yes, early as October and last through May. So this month, especially December through February, are critical for hospitals and healthcare providers to prepare for increased patient volume. Yes. So we move to the next slide. That's how does the flu affect the population. So with this narrative, we can see that the flu fatalities disproportionately impact the elderly from 2017. Over 78% of all flu deaths occurred in individuals aged 75 and older. That's more than the 25,000 deaths in this group. The bubble chart here on the right, it indicates a strong correlation between the states, which large 75 plus population, such as California, Texas, and Florida, and high flu death count. This underscores the urgent need for targeted healthcare resources in this area. So we move on to the insights, the key insights and recommendations. So several key insights emerge from this data. First, the flu mortality is highest in densely populated areas or states. Second, individuals aged 65 and older remain the most vulnerable. To address this, we recommend prioritizing staffing in high risk states like Wyoming, Vermont, and North Dakota. Again, we ensure sufficient resources during the peak months and adapting quickly to new flu hotspots using real-time surveillance. So the future actions or the next steps to take is to essentially include data beyond the 2017, that is 2018 to going to capture a more recent trend, especially post-pandemic. We also recommend stronger partnership between public health agencies and healthcare providers to better align staffing with demands. So thank you, and this is my presentation. I welcome any feedback. Thank you.